right, took a little fine tuning, but I got it all nice and tight. Looks like an old well. Good morning. We are 20 minutes away from our 2-hour drive. We're headed to a 3,000 acre forest. We're gonna do some backpacking deep into the trees, find some camp, hunker down for the next 2 days. Huge shout out to OneWin for sponsoring today's video. They reached out just in time for this trip and they hooked me up with the ultralight survival shelter kit. And the whole kit fits right in this bag. This thing only weighs 2.38 pounds, so it's perfect for backpacking. There's a bug net, there's your shelter, there's a footprint that you can use on the ground or above you for a rain tarp. All your lions and your stakes all inside this bag. And each item in the bag comes in its own separate bag. So there's your shelter right there. You got your footprint right there, your stakes, its own separate bag, and your bug net. So you can use every piece or one piece or however you want to put this thing together. Once you're ready to set this up, it's a super simple design for easy setup and adjustability. Multiple ways to pitch this thing: set it up super close to the ground for that survival shelter situation, or pitch it up a little bit higher for that comfortable camping feel. And every single piece is made from Sil Nylon ripstop fabric and a silicone coating to keep everything dry. Be sure to check out the links below to get yourself one of these kits or any of the OneWin products. Well, we have officially hit the forest and instantly we're headed straight downhill, which means one thing: there's gonna be a lot of uphill. We've been in a drought for like 2 months, and then we had rain come down this last week and just washed everything out. It is a muddy mess, so it'll be a fun adventure. All right, I'm not too far in. There's a chill in the air, but it's getting warm. So I'm gonna start shedding some layers here quick. So I'm gonna start sweating up through everything. Keep everything dry for tonight because it's gonna get down to below 30, I believe. So it'll be a little chilly tonight. All right, long ways to go. Man, there's like deer running everywhere back here. We're like 3 miles in right now. It's been just crazy. I mean, these hills are like straight up, straight down, one after another. Tons of mud, slipping and sliding all over the place. Washouts, it's insane. But we're kind of at the point of the trail that I'm actually gonna stop here and actually cut into more of the forest. We're gonna go off the trails and just make our way through the forest for a while and find ourselves a good camp. So I'm gonna stop right here, have a little snack, take a little break before we hit the rest of the forest. Some walnuts. There's a little cheese. So I don't know if you can hear, but there's gunshots. I mean, we're right just before, I think it's like a week away, rifle season for deer. So there's guys out and about sighting in the rifle that throws. So like I said, I'm going about 3 miles. And we're gonna go off trail right down that way. I'm sure there's a creek down there too, which I was kind of hoping for. Just have some extra water for cooking. We'll probably go mile, 2 miles that way. I'm not really sure yet. Find a spot level enough to set up camp. All right, we are going off trail, find ourselves camp. All right, I do believe we found a place to camp. Got a tree right there, We can throw a ridge line up and over and get our shelter set up. The creek is kind of down yonder that way, but I'm kind of in the bottom here, but just a nice little secluded area. I got hills on both sides of me. Actually all 4 sides. I'm kind of down in I'm in a bowl, but I'm on the middle of the bowl. So I'm not all the way on the bottom. So if it does start raining and stuff, hopefully that'll just drain around me. Hopefully I can build up a little bed tonight. yeah, let's turn this into a camp. I just got a little bit of shrubs and trees to take care of, get rid of some of the overgrowth and get some stuff hung up, and we'll be good to go. All right, we got most of the debris cleared out of there, but it's almost lunchtime, so I'm gonna start warming up some water so we can start making us some food to eat. All right, we'll let that boil up. And what I have, something easy today. I knew I'd be hiking. Don't want to do too much work today. So got ourselves a little beef stew, and I think we'll do a bannock. Cast iron going. All right, I believe it's time to flip this bannock. Might even have burnt a little bit, I don't know. We'll see here. Oh, it's loose, that's for sure. Ooh, a little burnt, that's all right. Just a little bit. Whew, that smells so good. All right, lunch needs to get done. We can get our ridge line up, start building our shelter for the night. It's already getting cold. You saw I got my jacket back on. It's already getting chilly down here. Huh, look at this. Check this out. It's a whole tree. I mean, obviously they're no good no more. Look at that, all pheasant back mushrooms, all dried up. It is just full of them. I went down there, holy cow. Now that would have been sweet to find earlier this summer. We could have been munching on these things for sure. Dang, yeah, that would have been tasty. Ooh, that's looking pretty good. Not too bad. Oh, that is good. Nice and warm. All right, I'm sure this is about done too. Beef stew, potatoes, peas, and carrots. Oh yeah. So I'm pretty sure there's a chance of rain late tonight into tomorrow morning, and then rain all day tomorrow. So it'll make this weekend very interesting. Good thing is I probably won't see anybody out here, but it'll limit what I can do out here. So we'll see. Slide it down a little bit. Something more like that, I believe. right, took a little fine tuning, but I got it all nice and tight. Lots of room under there. And I probably could have actually set it up even higher to get a little bit more room, but I'm gonna actually use the footprint, like the ground tarp, not on the ground, but I'm actually use it as a rain fly over the top and have it angled up and over the top of this. I'll have more room when I'm all done. But right now I'm gonna go out. I need to gather some wood, one for firewood, but two, I wanna build a little platform for sleeping on, just so I'm off the ground a little bit. So yeah, next thing I do is just go find some wood. All right, I think I have all my components for my bed platform. I just gotta cut it down to size now. So what I'm gonna do is lay these three out and then cut a bunch of these just taller than me. Lay them, string them basically across these, have myself a little platform off of the ground. So if it does start raining tonight or tomorrow, I'm elevated off the ground a little bit. All right, so what I had to do, because the ground is so sloped, is I actually added this log underneath, all the supports underneath. I kind of lifted it up. Now it's nice and level. I have a larger log diameter on that end, a little smaller diameter on this end to kind of bring it back down. So it's pretty much level for the most part. I think it's gonna work pretty good. All right, true test right here. Oh. Oh, that's gonna work so nice. Oh. That feels good. First time to relax today. Decided not to go with the cedar branches. I'm just gonna get the nubs cut off here, kind of smoothed out a little bit. I think it'll be just fine for my air mattress. And because it's supposed to get so chilly tonight and a lot of rain and water this weekend, I brought my military bag, which has a waterproof outside layer, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna actually be sleeping on the ground or not. But fortunately, I have this bed now made up. But this is down-filled, it's gonna be super warm. All right, just got done putting up the extra tarp. Like I said, this could be used for the floor, but since I have my raised bed, don't need to worry about that. Throw it over the top of here. It's actually overhanging the back a little bit, and and then extending over the front. Now I have it up pretty high right now so I can see if rain really starts to come down later tonight or tomorrow, I can actually take the sticks out, drop this down, and enclose myself completely. Otherwise tonight I'll probably just drop the height of those anchors down, so if it does start raining, I have water can rush off both sides and I can still see out here if need be. So yeah, so tent, campsite's all pretty much put together now. The last thing I want to do now is go get some firewood, get that split up for tonight, for tomorrow. Start cooking some supper here in a little bit. Alright, I think I hear some boiling going on. Oh yeah. Alright. I think our noodles are done. Got some chicken breast we can toss in there. That is good. That fire is hot. I almost forgot, I brought me some dessert. Smoked oysters. Haven't had these things for a while. They just sound pretty good. Oh yeah. Look at them. Ooh, dripping. Big boys. That's so good. It's actually starting to get really dark now. Got the light on the camera. About to call it a night here shortly. Stoke the fire one more time. Probably crawl in to my shelter. Have myself a snooze. All right. Got everything lowered down. Everything's brought inside of the shelter for the night. Stoked the fire. It's looking pretty nice. Is that a moth flying around? But yeah, it's super dark now. It's starting to chill down pretty good. So just prepping for the rain. Hopefully we don't get nothing, but I am ready for it if it comes. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning. It rained all night long last night. The wind picked up. It was pretty crazy, but I slept amazing. The only time I woke up was when the wind really picked up and shook the tarp, or the rain just came pouring down. It just made a bunch of noise, but I slept pretty darn good. But the rain stopped now, so I'm gonna jump out, reset up my tarp up high so I can have a little more room down here and start cooking some breakfast. There we go, a little more light in here. All right, I had to do some rearranging with the tarp. The ground is so wet, all my sticks are pulling out, so I tied all my lines down to some trees that are a little far away. Threw my pull up in the center, raised up a little bit for me. Perfect. stick will work. Oh yeah. Cheers. That is hot. All right, also got some garlic and herb butter. Get that down in the pan and start browning up our venison. All right, I think our venison is about done. I'm gonna pull it, set it to the side. Hopefully it'll stay warm enough. Get the cast iron on. We'll cook some eggs here. All right. And some eggs. Couple of tortillas here. I drape them over this. Pan's nice and warm. All right, I think our eggs are about done. I think what I'm gonna do is dump them right in here with the sausage. Get it mixed up. Still warm? Oh yeah, tastes good too. I'm gonna get it all up in there. There we go. Throw it back on for a couple seconds. All right. Ooh, that looks good. Take that off. Let's get our burrito made. Throw a little cheese on there too, why not, right? Wind keeps blowing my tarp off my steak over there. There we go. Oh man. Ooh, it's gonna be a messy one, but oh, it's already breaking apart. Oh man. That is good. Wow, that was good. Now, clean up some pots and pans. I probably should find some more firewood, because I did not have enough last night for today, so. And now everything's even more wet. Might even try just a little hiking around today, see what we find. I know, like I said, there's a creek down there somewhere. I saw it a couple times hiking in, and then it kind of disappeared, came back. So I don't know if it's a full-blown creek or if there's a spring that is feeding different areas. I'm not really sure yet, so maybe we'll find out tonight. All right, so the wind is coming from this direction. It was blowing, and I was got a little bit of moisture was here this morning. But what I can do is I raised my ridge line up about another foot, which is actually going to give me more headroom. and brings it up at a better angle, then I bring these sidewalls, originally were out like this. Now I can bring it in like this and create a better wall right there to stop any of that extra moisture. So this is gonna help out a lot tonight when the wind comes in. It's kind of sucking it in, bringing it a little bit closer into my bed area. All right, so to help with this rain and the mud, I'm actually gonna make my own stakes real quick so I can tie everything down a little bit, just to be better prepared for today if it starts raining more, and for tonight, because I'm tying down these trees. It's giving me weird angles. It's pulling the tarp not so smoothly, so I wanna make sure I am set up good for this evening. This way I can drive these straight into the ground with the axe head. Get me lots of pull power to keep that tarp down. There. All right, I think we have it all set up for the night. Now, like I said, I raised the ridge line up about a foot, gave them more tension, pulled the sidewalls in a little bit, actually tightened these up, created my own stake so I can have a further and better pull, and now I actually have quite a bit more space under there. It's actually higher, and the thing's gonna set up really nice for tonight. But the sun actually came up. The wind is picking up, as you can probably hear, but the sun came out, and it is feeling really good. So I'm actually gonna see if I can hike to the top of the hill, see if I can get any kind of reception, text the family, just let them know I am okay, and maybe on the way, look for some firewood for the rest of the day. So that's the plan. We're gonna enjoy this nice weather before the rain kicks in again. Well, I guess I was sleeping a little closer to the creek than I thought I was. My camp is right up on top of that hill. I decided to come towards the back side. I came from the other side and worked my way. Camped there, came on this hill just now, and the creek is literally right here, and there is running water in it, which is perfect because I also packed my lunch in my bag. We're gonna head up to the top of that hill over there, see if I can get a reception, send out that text, and then probably have lunch up there. I'll probably finish my water bottle off, and then you come down here, top it off, fill it off, take it up there, and then we'll have it for tonight for cooking and for tomorrow morning for cooking. So it's gonna work out about perfect. And plus now I know this is down here, so next time I come out this way, maybe I can venture a little bit farther, find camp a little bit closer to the creek, right on the creek, something like that, 'cause it's always fun to sleep next to water. So next journey, get up on top of that hill up there, which is I already slipped once. I slipped in the mud coming down that hill. My back end's covered in mud. Everything was covered in mud. So hope I can make it up that without falling again. All right, walking out here and in the middle of nowhere, I find this. Looks like an old well or something. I wonder how deep that thing is. Holy cow. Let's see, I have a flashlight here. Can't really see much. Here. Looks like an old walnut or something. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3 seconds. So 3 seconds for that to hit the bottom. So, man, that's a fair ways down there. That's pretty crazy. It's out here in the middle of nowhere. All right. Let's see. For lunch. All right, we got dinner roll. Not sliced yet, so we'll cut that open. Herb and garlic tuna. Going easy with this. And to top it off, some walnuts. Give that little extra crunch to it. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. All right, utilizing some of these extra logs that I had for my floor, since tonight is my last night, kind of batoning them down, turning them to little feather sticks, so we can get our fire for tonight. Now, I don't think I'm gonna have a big fire because it's really windy, a little worried, but I need a fire tonight to cook my supper. So that was the plan. I don't think I can cook it in my cast iron. only. So I think I need the fire to add to it. So. There you go. little rough, but using the old axe, so. All right, so fire is going quite nicely. Now I'm just waiting for it to get hot, die out a little bit, and leave me with a nice bed of coals, because I'm gonna be cooking right on the coals tonight. What we got going on, a couple things. I will be butter. I have some portobello mushrooms. Figured I'd saute those up in that butter on the cast iron, and then right on the coals, got ourselves a big old juicy steak. So that is what is on the menu for tonight. It is gonna be delicious. And the weather has calmed down. It is super chill out. The weather, temperature-wise, is just perfect. The skies are actually clear right now too, so I think it's gonna be a perfect night. This looks so good. Ooh, tender too. Not good. Mushroom. Man, it is like a perfect night. Super calm out right now. It'll be a great night for a fire. We'll just chill right here and enjoy my last day here. Man, so tender. Well, the fire is starting to die down. The moon is up. The sky is so clear. It's gonna be a great, great night tonight. Owls in the background. But it's super late. It's been a long day. I will see you all in the morning. Morning. It is a little chillier today. No rain though, but a lot of condensation, a lot of moisture. Got up a little earlier today. Kind of want to get packed up, hit the trail. just so I don't get home too late today. But already got some water boiling for some coffee. I'm keeping it simple for breakfast, just doing a simple bannock. Nice and easy. Hopefully the sun will come up. I'll dry off some of this stuff. Ooh, there is our hot water. Let's get that thing pulled. There we go. That stick will do. All right, time to mix up our little bannock here. Ooh, it's already loose. Let's take a quick peek at it. I think we can give her to her. I do the old flipperoo again without losing it. Oh, so close. Ooh. Oh yeah, that looks good. All right, I do believe it's about done. Oh yeah. Ooh, that looks so good. Look at that. Like a little extra something. Some peanut butter. Let's spread on this one. Like a little peanut butter bannock sandwich here. Oh my gosh. It's all warm and gooey. That is some good stuff. I'm tearing down camp. There's a doe like 25 yards away from me, just working the sunlight. All right, guys, camp is completely picked up. The only thing left is to tear apart my platform bed. Really hope you enjoyed today's video. I will see you next time. Later.